greeting and introduction. Welcome to our look at the 2025 BMW R12G and its factory-style integrated luggage rack. We'll show how the rear carrier makes everyday riding easier, where its limits are, and what to watch for before you buy. Brought to you by Motorize, your #1 source for new and used spare parts. The rack bolts to 4 M8 mounts on the bolt-on subframe, is rated for up to 5 kilograms, and stays fully compatible with the quick-release pillion seat. Handy, you can still pop the seat off in seconds, and the seat-integrated LED taillight remains unobstructed. With the BMW adapter plate, you can fit a compact top case. Alternatively, the generous tie-down slots provide a secure base for 20 to 30-liter tailbags. A detail that proves its worth day to day, the durable black powder coat shrugs off scratches and bad weather. History and evolution. BMW's idea of a travel-ready rear rack goes back to the R80 GS, back then still a simple bolt-on accessory. Over the years, the concept matured. Threaded bosses were built into the subframe at the factory, the paralever shaft drive eliminated chain maintenance, and the R-Series became ever more integrated. The 2025 R12G makes that lineage especially clear. A new bolted subframe with 4 dedicated M8 mounting points, so the luggage rack bolts straight on with no adapter. The LED taillight is integrated into the seat, keeping the tail short and clean. The rack sits flush and doubles as a grab handle. What started as an add-on is now engineered in from the start. One specific detail: provisions for the BMW top case baseplate are already integrated into the rack, making later accessory choices easier. Technical highlights. The R12G is powered by an air and oil-cooled 1,170cc boxer twin, paired with a 6-speed gearbox and a low-maintenance shaft drive with BMW paralever. Up front, you get an inverted fork, at the rear a direct mount shock. Twin front discs with 4-piston calipers deliver confident stopping power. Depending on specification, electronic aids include rain and road ride modes, ABS Pro, and traction control. Useful day-to-day. A 12-volt accessory socket, and a USB-C port under the seat. The rear carrier is made from black powder-coated aluminum, supports up to 5 kilograms, uses 4 M8 threaded mounts on the bolt-on subframe, and is prepped for the BMW adapter plate. A practical touch: even with the rack fitted, the seat remains quick to remove, giving easy access to the onboard toolkit and power outlets. Design and ergonomics. The R12G shows how seamlessly form and function work as one. The boxer engine stays visible as a characterful centerpiece, while the shaft drive is elegantly integrated into the tubular steel frame. At the rear, a low-profile luggage rack in powder-coated aluminum sits flush with the seat, preserving the clean line of the short tail section. Broad, smoothly finished tie-down loops keep straps away from paint and lights. Subtle to the eye, unambiguous in function. Ergonomically, a wide tubular handlebar, a relaxed foot peg position, and a moderate seat height of about 754 millimeters deliver an upright, long-distance ready posture with plenty of freedom to move when riding standing up. One thoughtful detail underscores the design. The LED taillight is integrated into the seat and remains unobstructed by the rack geometry. A cohesive, paired-back tail that works equally well with a solo or pillion seat. Handling and everyday practicality. In day-to-day riding, the R12G feels instantly familiar. The boxer's low center of gravity makes turn-in easy, the paralever shaft takes throttle changes in stride, and the suspension irons out bumps without drifting offline. The luggage rack helps too. Its short overhang keeps weight close to the axle, so stability stays intact with a tailbag or small top case on board. Around town, the upright ergonomics and tight turning circle make maneuvering a breeze. Out on country roads, the boxer delivers strong, early shove, ideal for loaded stretches. Practical touches include USB-C and a 12-volt socket to power your phone and sat-nav on the move. One commuter-friendly detail: even with the rack fitted, the pillion seat still comes off in seconds, letting you switch from a solo tail with bag to a 2-up setup for the weekend in minutes. Strengths and highlights. The rear rack's biggest strength is its integration. 4 M8 mounting points in the bolted rear subframe, no add-on adapters, no fuss, deliver rigidity and a clean, uncluttered look. The powder-coated aluminum build is light, tough, and doubles as a discreet grab handle for the passenger. Wide, easy-access tie-down slots make strapping on gear quick, With the BMW adapter plate, you can mount a top case without a DIY workaround. A small detail with big impact. Despite the rack, the seat-integrated LED taillight remains fully visible, and the indicators and seat lock stay easy to reach. On the dynamics front, the R12G scores with its low-maintenance shaft drive and ABS Pro. Together, they create a practical, tour-ready setup that keeps the tail tidy without spoiling the slim silhouette. Weaknesses and common issues. Every setup has its limits. The luggage rack is rated for around 5 kilos, plenty for a fully packed roll bag, but tight for heavy tools or big top cases. Soft luggage can start to oscillate over bumps. You'll feel it as a slight pumping at the rear. Watch your cable routing. The seat-integrated LED taillight leaves little room, and misrouted wires can get pinched between the seat and the rack. A specific pain point is the M8 threads in the subframe. Stick to BMW torque specs and use a medium-strength thread locker, or you risk bolts backing out or stripped threads. Mind the heat. The exhaust runs close to the tail, so plan heat shielding for your bags. And last but not least, straps can dull the paint where they rub. Clear protective film helps. Accessories and customization options. Straight out of the box, the rack comes with tie-down eyelets and is prepped for the BMW adapter plate, so you can bolt on a matching top case in no time. If you want to stay flexible, go for waterproof soft bags with a wide footprint. Add non-slip pads and self-adhesive paint protection film to prevent scuffs. Rubberized hooks or quick-release fasteners that clip into the rack's open eyelets are especially handy. For solo riders, the rack visually pairs with the optional solo seat and finishes the short tail in a clean, flush line. One practical detail. Many soft bags use a pass-through base piece that slots perfectly between the R12G's outer cross tubes. This braces the load laterally and stops it from wandering. If you want to personalize further, consider a discreet fender, bar-end mirrors, or a small windscreen. Just make sure every part has ABE approval and that you respect the 5-kilogram load limit. Market value and buying criteria. Originality pays. An OEM rear rack with receipt, AB type approval, and a tidy install boosts appeal on the used market. Inspect the 4 M8 mounting points on the bolted subframe for damaged threads, uneven gaps, or retapped holes. Telltale signs of sloppy work. A peek under the seat shows whether the integrated LED taillight wiring runs free and isn't pinched. A test ride with a loaded tailbag will reveal if the suspension controls its damping cleanly and the steering stays settled. Strong selling points include the 1,170cc air oil-cooled boxer with low-maintenance paralever shaft drive. Euro 5 Plus compliance and ABS Pro speak to safety. A concrete detail buyer's value, the manageable 754mm seat height that fits many riders right away. Tip: carry the ABE, respect the load rating, and ensure aftermarket parts are compatible with OEM components. Final verdict and buying advice. With its factory-integrated luggage rack, the R12G becomes a daily friendly travel companion without losing its clean silhouette. 4 M8 mounting points, an aluminum build, and up to 5 kilograms payload, enough for a 20-30 liter tailbag or a compact top case. Keep the weight close to the axle. The air oil-cooled boxer comes on strong early with around 95 horsepower and roughly 110 newton-meters, while ABS Pro and traction control add a safety buffer when it counts. Our recommendation: a great pick for weekend tourers, commuters, and purists who want a tidy tail without side cases. Not ideal if you'll be hauling heavy luggage all the time. Buying tip: make sure the rack is properly torqued, the seat-integrated LED taillight stays unobstructed, and everything is compatible with the solo or pillion seat. Then the package fits.